What's up, brothers? What's up, sisters? Guess what? I got a few weeks thinking about a few things, and I've been reading the Bible because I was trying to understand something, and I finally got it 2 days ago. So it's crazy because like I knew it was like that. I knew that was what was going on. But I needed validation. I needed confirmation on what I was thinking if it was right. So, you know how the Bible says that in their land of their captivity, they was going to remember themselves, right? So then I started thinking like, all right, you know how the borders are open and people's just crossing from every country into this country? It's not that it's not that their countries are bad. They're not like this country. And think about it, they've been living in their countries forever. There's people that have never been here and generations that have never stepped in this country. But somehow they made it. Somehow they made life. They had kids, they got married, all these things. They did these things in those countries, right? So what is it? They're remembering themselves. They can't tell you, but they know they have an urge to come here. That's the Most High Spirit. He's calling his children home. Because Israel is not that land that they call Israel. They just put that name on that land. I'm not lying to you. You need to understand where you're at. The United States is the promised land. This is where the promised land is at. You don't believe me, right? They have this place called New Jerusalem. You need to find out when that city was founded. If it's a place called New Jerusalem, it should be fairly new, right? It should be 19 no 2000s, right? Bro, that city was founded in the 1800s and it was called New Jerusalem in the 1800s. Bro, this is where Israel is at. This is the promised land. This is where Egypt is at. It's the United States. For God's sakes, they have a park called Zion National Park. Zion National Park. And they've been going into these mountains and finding caves that were dug in there perfectly. They dug them out perfectly. They have lighting, they have water systems, they have all these things in these caves. And they've been there for centuries. They've just been hiding this from us. Yep. The promised land is here. And the Most High has put the Spirit on his children to come home because they have to walk into the promised land with the Messiah. And then haven't you noticed that time has been moving very rapid? Like today is Sunday. It was just Monday 2 days ago. That's how I feel. So my thing is this. If that's going on, right? People just coming in this country. That's never happened before. Ever. They just didn't open the borders up, bro. They can't control the people that are coming in. They can't stop it even if they wanted to. It's too many people. They don't have the army to stop it and say nobody's coming in. They don't. And they know they just can't start shooting these people. They know they can't do that because there's too many people. The people will overtake the government people. They can't stop this. It's over for them. The Israelites are remembering themselves and they're coming home. Now, I want you to, this is how my mind thinks. Listen to how my mind thinks. Is it my mind or is it my Father putting these thoughts in my head? Now, look, you remember in the summer when the whole world was on fire? You remember that? Where we had this mist of smoke and burning in the atmosphere, like everybody was smelling fire everywhere. And they told you that Canada was on fire. This is their story. Canada is on fire. So that's why the winds are blowing these smokes over here. The smoke is coming over here. That smell's coming over here. Bro, like a month before that, Canada was on fire and we didn't get that. There's places that have been burning closer and we didn't get that. They have lied to us. I'm going to tell you what happened. They have, and I told you this before, there is 3 suns. 3 suns out. There's 3 suns now. There's a sun that's blue. That's the Most High Sun. Right? You have the old sun, which is the Most High. Right? And you have a third sun, which is the red sun. It's a red sun. Now, that smoke that was out here that day was because that red sun